Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the Dra-c Heavy, which yeah, I finally got around to doing this video with the three Dra-c loadout matches that I said I was gonna do. Like after the Dra-c, the original Dra-c Heavy video, and I said it was gonna be like the next day or the day after, and well, it's been like a week, so well, here we are with the Dra-c Heavy. So this first loadout here, it's the heavy gun, which is on the Dra-c Custom, the General. And for this one, I put more shield, a little bit of range, and I think that was just it. Yeah, I kind of made it more like a front line kind of suit. Gave it just more range power and more shields. See what would happen to make it just kind of like a help with the front line. But unfortunately, our team all realized that we picked the Dra-c Heavy as well. So you know what happens. The rules of GBO2: if you all pick the same suit, you kind of have to stick with it. So we were all the Dra-c Heavy, and we're gonna try and somehow make this work, which it doesn't go too terribly. At the beginning, I think maybe it could have, but here, lately, at the final score, we did pretty fine. There's the double Sturmfaust, which can hit hard if you get both of them on somebody. Here, I thought he was just going to do his downswing, because every Dra-c I've seen, besides the Dra-c Heavy players, every Dra-c, they take every opportunity to do their downswing. But not that one. That's why I had that tackle ready, but... Then I'll try to follow up on this guy. I'm going to clash with the other Dra-c Heavy, unfortunately. There goes the first life. Not a very spectacular way to go. Yeah, here we are just getting all wiped out. Nice. Yeah, the Dra-c Heavy is not... It's a very easy suit to take out. I think I mentioned it in the original video. That it has all the disadvantages of being a Dra-c, but like none of the advantages besides like its downswing. And even then, you have like one melee priority, so you can't really do too much with it unless somebody is isolated after being downswung. But don't guarantee that. So it definitely needs some more. I think I just burped in the middle of that. Excuse me. It definitely needs some more. Oomph in it. I think it needs force injectors and way more speed for how slow and big. This thing has the three like nose for space, the three knots maybe. It's not small, not fast. Fuck, what was that other one? Jesus, not good. No. No, it's big, it's slow, and it's pretty easy to take out. That's the thing. That's the takeaway for this thing. Pretty easy to just unlock it, and I think I just read that guy shooting, so I just went for that downswing. He got stunned again, but I think I hit a shield, so I didn't see any damage markers on him. That's pretty fucking funny. The downswing can hit generals pretty hard, depending on what their melee resistance is. It seems like, hey, we're kind of catching up. Still, oh, actually, yeah, we're just a few 100 points behind, so let's see if we can, hurry up and get this. Yeah, the cannon, the heavy cannon here is not too bad. It does like 200 damage per shot with the loadout I have on it. Well, you can see him doing like 150, whatever now. Apparently it does a lot of part damaging too, so you can use that to your advantage. I don't think it stuns as fast as the big Gatling gun, the minigun, but it's still pretty good for ballistic weapon. For a support, yeah, good for the support. And then I realized, I think around this moment or something, it's like, oh wait, I put a lot of shield parts on this, but the shield is very small. I think that shield only saves me like once or twice these entire all 3 of these matches put together. Maybe not more shield parts on this thing. Because I noticed that whenever it pulls back, it pulls back and it has its shield out covering it, but then it sticks its legs so fucking far out it almost makes putting the shield out to protect you useless, because then your legs are such big hitboxes, people are just going to hit that anyway. It's not even going to hit your shield. And the way it holds its shield, there's not really any... It's hard to aim yourself to block a shot if you know somebody's going to shoot at you. You know what I mean? Especially when you have so much of a body to hit. And this is why I think it needs to be faster. Have more force injectors, because that shield is not going to save you very often. Oh man, we're just downswinging the fuck out of this guy. It's really the only thing we can do to follow up, because unless we have the cannon, which only a few of us have this match, the anti-ship rifle, if we're going to have to give out like high burst damage, we're going to have to do our downswing. And that's what we do on most of these guys. Until we clash on each other like that. Came in for tackle. Thought I was going to read something, but nope, there's another downswing. Then I get downswung. Everyone's just downswinging each other, Again, really the only high burst thing we can do at the moment. Just fucking everybody getting hit by melees. Fucking look like a car crash up ahead there. Then I wish that its little missiles could shoot out faster too, because these are pathetic. They do about as much as ballistic damage, and they're slow as fuck. You should be able to move while using them. I think that would have made them a lot better, especially with this suit. Having to stand still with this suit is fucking scary. Hey, I got a kill. Come around here. Ooh, got 3 people following me, and I got 2,000 health. That means nothing's gonna happen for me. Hey, I got downswing off though, so a little bit of damage before I die. Got a minute left for this first match. Looks like 2,000 points behind. I believe we almost beat him, something like that. All of our supports are out there supporting. Coming in relatively hot. Coming in at a lukewarm speed. Yeah, about 30 seconds left in this match. Yeah, just getting some fire off. Hey, there's a downswing right there. Gonna follow up on that. And I guess this guy wanted to make sure he was extra dead, because he had the idea to downswing after I did, despite that dude having like no health. Maybe he was trying to downswing that guy, but he was dead, so I'm gonna kill him. 10 seconds left. That's a dom. And just fucking downswing. just fucking downswing. Everybody get a downswing. And I almost got one on this guy too, but it's just how it is. We almost won that one. We were a few hundred points ahead. That's pretty nice. I mean, it's fine. And hey, top assist, and that I can't pronounce his name. That Yushiyaka 3 dude. Oh, he's second place 4-3. He's gonna be in the next 2 matches, I believe, too. At least this one also. He's a pretty good player. And he picked the Dra-c with the ship rifle for this match, and he's gonna help me out a lot when I do my follow-ups. And then for this one, I went, as you can see, the big minigun. Almost just fucking downswung my teammate there. Whoops. Don't worry, I'll still do it this match. But yeah, for this one, I just went. I went more ASL, and I went with more melee damage. What I was planning to do is just stun somebody with the minigun, because the minigun can stun relatively quick, and then follow up with my downswing, or use my downswing for mobility. And you can see right here, the obvious downsides of that is that you can't stop yourself. Once you use that downswing, you are committed to doing that downswing until you pull it back, until you start in the animation to when you pull back your beam saber. So you have a very high chance to hit your teammates, as if that last match wasn't an indicator of that already. So Let's hope we don't do that. I say almost hitting my teammate again. That poor guy got hit by me like 3 times this match. Feel sorry for you, sir. I did not know he was going to be there in front of me. He materialized in front of me. Every time I do a downswing, a teammate materializes in front of me. And there we go. The one time my shield works for me, it saved me. And I'm going to do nothing to follow up with it. Trying to hit people, but my aerospace gimbal ability wasn't going to help me there. This thing has like a very few abilities too. I think aerospace gimbal was like the only thing, and ambac too. I guess ambac is fine. It's okay. Although force injectors would probably just be a lot more better for this suit, especially for this idea I'm going for with this one. More ASL and downswings. But yeah, I believe it was here, or maybe it was already past that, where the other Dra-c Heavy has his anti-ship rifle. Oh, he stuns him right on time, just for me to get a downswing off. So if you have a teammate with a stun on him, like a bazooka, you can easily follow up with them. This would make a great 2v1 kind of suit. If you have the minigun out, put a lot of pressure on the enemy by shooting them, kind of like with the Geigen. And then you can follow up with your Sturmfaust or your missiles, which don't go too far or do too much damage. They're not really fast either, so I guess if they're down, if they're just now getting downed, you can follow up with those missiles. But again, you can just follow up with your downswing for the burst damage, and it's way better to follow up with. Those missiles are almost useless in regards to everything else this suit has. I guess it's just there in case you accidentally use up everything else. Which you shouldn't, because the minigun on this thing readies up in like 7 seconds, 6 seconds, one of those. A short amount of time. And hey, you got a kill. Nice follow-up. Yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. 5,000 to 1,000. So this is definitely a pretty good suit to push up with a front line. And you see I'm using my mobility to get to people faster to start firing at them. There is a man that I'm going to miss just fucking utterly completely. I'm trying to gauge when to use those missiles, but I'm just going to have to give up on those missiles. I keep trying to make them work. I think my shield saved me there too from a downswing. Yeah, there we go. Shield damage. Alright, actually worked for me. And then I'm going to try and get away, which I can use this to get away. And I guess that guy just really wanted to hit me with his missile, and now he's going to get shot up. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Taking my pot shots at people passing by. Got a kill. Nice. Now it's time to pull back because looks like the rest of my team is pushing back, except for number 1 there. May may God rest his soul in peace, because he's by himself in front of so many people. Alright, gonna help against the guy I was downswinging earlier, against this Zaku Flipper. It's the thing I can do to save him, to help him out after downswinging him 3 times in a row. And then, I want to get my come up. It's by the GM2, I believe, which is playing like a straight up Mark II ground, like playing a ground match, just stun and downswing. Which, I mean, to be fair, I mean, you can do that to supports in space. They don't really have a way to get out. Especially if you time your stuns. You wait until they're able to get re-stunned again. Yeah, we're just keeping a decent lead over them. 2,000 points ahead. They're kind of creeping up. Number 3, still getting chased by a Zaku Flipper, so let's help him out. Minigun has a lot of range, so you can use that to your advantage too. It has like 400 range, which, damn, that's a pretty long range for a minigun. Ooh, but I'm going to get downswung, and I'm going to nearly fucking die now. So the thing has, I believe, 0 melee resistance. So a big, beefy general downswing or a raid downswing is going to hurt. So let's get above here, fire down at some people so they don't fire at me. Use my aerospace gimbal to my advantage. Alright, he's dead, and then we'll use our mobility to get somewhere fast. Go right above the enemy, so make sure I don't get shot at. Have him shoot at our generals instead. I'm getting jammed, so Zaku Flipper. I believe maybe that's the Zaku Flipper down there. Yep, that's the Zaku Flipper. And, yeah, he's gonna die now. And then I'm gonna try and get away. I did it the perfect time, because I'm right underneath the dude there, so he can't follow up on me. I'm just gonna hit my teammate. That's fine. I'm trying to say sorry. All this empty space, and somehow I just fucking end up hitting a teammate. Either way. Hope I didn't get him fucking killed. I deserve to die right there. But in good news, we're almost at 10,000 points. So whatever we're doing, it's working. Having this good pushing the enemy to their own base, pretty much. Got last minute here. So let's see if we can spawn in and I guess take out some people, because I know we're pretty much gonna win at this point. So we just need to keep them from pushing up. Kill a few low health people. Somehow my shield blocked where my shoulders are. Don't know how that works. I guess that's the latency for once benefiting me. I don't know. Some more damage off. That's a stun right there. Follow up on that stun immediately, and we're gonna get that kill. All right. That was me using my my PSI to know exactly when that stun's gonna happen. All right, downswing follow up. I think I followed up with that. I don't know, but gonna leave him and finish off this guy. Help the people getting 2v1'd. And yeah, there we go. Timeout. And we'll see what we got going on here. Mission completed. I believe it's not too much. Yeah, number 1 there. He's a pretty good Dra-c with the anti-ship rifle. He can aim with that. He did pretty good. I got 4th place though, 6 and 3, so I didn't do too bad. And 2,000 assist score. Looks like I got top 3 with that, so it was decent. That's a pretty decent loadout if you have a really good front line. And then here we are with the anti-ship rifle in mix-up mode, which I think the 300 match that happened went away, and now it was mix-up. I was like, okay, fine, I'll use this for mix-up mode. And for this one, I went straight melee and range. As much range parts and melee parts I can put on this thing. And then for the mid-range parts, I put on health. So now I have 10,000 health, which this thing also needs health too. There we go. That was the three no's, I think. It was no health, no speed, and no small. No small. And you saw there, it took 1 hit, and my back is completely broken by that Q-blade. So there's a disadvantage of this suit. That the disadvantage of being a Dra-c without the advantages of it is that it has a really weak back. And you saw just fucking one-shotted my back. Nice. Nice. But, I did do some pretty good damage on that Zeta, so I can see the potential in this already. If only I could aim that anti-ship rifle, which, unfortunately, I've seen people straight up miss me, and they'll still end up hitting me because of latency in this game, and then I'll just straight up just fucking whiff. Like, oof. Maybe I'm just not used to using it in space, but that's probably why, because I don't really use the anti-ship rifle in space. The way you linger after shooting it, you have to wait a little bit to shoot it. Hey, Q-blade though. And unfortunately, my melee is too slow for like a direct follow-up. But he's gonna try and run away. And where you going, motherfucker? You just chase him down and kill him. And you know what? I'll take my death if I die right here. I'm not going to die right here. They're going to let me suffer a little bit more. Follow up on the Zeta, then and get my heavy stagger. That's pretty much going to be it. Yeah. Oh, God, a Q-blade Mark II. Fuck, Jesus. Somebody's pissed off at Dra-c Heavy. But yeah, I can, even though I don't do too much for this match, I don't believe. I don't even think I went to the placement for this. I think I forgot to do placement. I think I was stunned by my combat score for this match, but even though I don't do too much for this match, this one has probably a lot of potential as well. The most potential probably because it's the anti-ship rifle at 300. The anti-ship rifle, a support having that is really good, and it's also the one you can get a easy combo with this suit. Just do your heavy stagger anti-ship rifle and then follow up with your downswing. That's it. And if you do that in front of your teammates, they can follow up as well. It's probably your best option with this suit, unless you can't aim like me. Then you use the minigun. But yeah, this one has good potential, especially if you're doing a lot of damage to 650 suits. And I'm just gonna keep fucking missing, but I am gonna get a downswing on that Q-blade, so I guess that's fine. Unfortunately, I believe one of us dies around here, maybe? Yeah, by the Q-blade. I believe that one was the Mark II, and he painted himself like a regular Q-blade. Yeah, he didn't do too well, I don't believe. Maybe decently. Yeah, top combat score with 270 with a Dra-c heavy and top pursuit assist. Yeah. I keep seeing, is that the Super Gundam or that GPO4? If it's a Super Gundam, I keep seeing people pick Super Gundam for Derelict Colony, and it never works because its missiles, like, you can use its beam rifle just fine, but they try to use its missiles and it always hits the ceiling. And I keep seeing Super Gundams being picked for that map, which I think if you're just going to use the beam rifle, just use the oh man, what the fuck is that suit called? The Hyzak Custom. Yeah, just use the Hyzak Custom if you want to snipe down that hallway. I mean, or the 3 lanes, whatever. It's like a Call of Duty map. They're really calling it. It's got 3 lanes. But yeah, that's the some loadouts you can do with the Dra-c heavy. I think the best, if you're really good with aiming the anti-ship rifle, then go with the anti-ship rifle one. That is going to be your best one. Put on a lot of melee and range parts on it, so you can do your utmost damage you can do as much damage as you want as possible. Follow up with your downswing when you heavy stagger somebody, and you're good as golden. And then, I guess if you're waiting to reload, you can use your double Sturmfaust, which they still do pretty great damage. I guess just if somehow you can use your missiles, use them, I guess. If everything else is waiting to reload. The ASL and the more mobility focused one I was doing, which I think I put more speed on it too, on that ASL one. That one can work well with a really good front line. With a really good front line, you can help out a lot of teammates. As soon as somebody gets stunned, you can zip in on there with the downswing, pop off some damage on the front line generals. Or you can use it for mobility, so you can get somewhere faster, get to a safer position. And then that first match with the shield and the heavy cannon. The heavy cannon is a decent weapon. I think it's the worst of the 3, but it does have great part damage on it. And it reloads a second faster than the minigun does, like 6 seconds. And then I put a lot of shield parts on that one, but the shield doesn't really help out too much. From these 3 matches, the shields only helped me a few times. The shield health is not the way to go. I definitely think you go for more range and melee on this suit, so you can get those stuns and those downswings. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And type up in the comment section what you feel about the Dra-c heavy. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I want to like this suit a lot more. It has some fun weapons. It's just way too slow. It's way too big, and it has little to no health for 300. It definitely needs a buff at least for speed, and give it force injectors. You're telling me this thing is heavy? Like it's the Dra-c with a little bit more weight attached to it. It should not be as slow as the fucking Phaz. The Phaz I can believe will go as slow as it does. You're telling me the Dra-c heavy is going to be slow because you put little dinky missiles on it? Nah, come on now. It should be not as fast as the Dra-c or the Dra-c heavy, but it should be like at least like average, 120, something like that. Maybe 115. A lot more faster than, what is it, 105? 100? Just give it a little bit of speed, give it some force injectors, and then the suit would be good. Or if you're not going to give it that, give it more health, because it definitely needs more health. Maybe give it a Zeta shield. Somehow a Zeta shield can just block from the other side of its body. Maybe that'll help this suit out too, so there's that. But yeah, if you have a really coordinated team, go ahead and use this suit, because that second and third loadout will help you out a lot. If you're trying to do solo, I would probably pick a different support suit, unless you really want to put good faith into your team. But you don't know what you're going to get when you're playing solo with randoms. But yeah, that's going to be it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.